You could eat a perfectly healthy dinner, cut out dessert, and do everything right and still wake up with more belly fat than the day before. Why? Because it isn't just about what you eat, but what you do in the crucial 30-minute window right after your last bite. There is a specific post-meal window where your blood sugar is rapidly surging. If you move your body during this exact window, you force your muscles to soak up that sugar like a sponge, completely shutting down fat storage. But the second you make this one innocent evening mistake, which 95% of people do the moment they finish dinner, you instantly lock that sugar into your fat cells for the entire night. Today, we are looking completely under the hood to see exactly what happens to your metabolism when you walk right after your heaviest meal. We will explore the exact biological mechanism that intercepts belly fat, the precise number of minutes you need to walk, and the single evening habit that completely ruins your overnight fat-burning process. To understand why post-dinner walking is so incredibly effective, we first need to look at what happens to our bodies as we age. For anyone over the age of 40, your cells have likely become significantly more resistant to insulin. When you eat dinner, your blood sugar naturally rises. In your 20s, your body easily shuttled that sugar into your muscles for energy. Now that system is slightly sluggish. The sugar lingers in your bloodstream and your body panics, aggressively converting that leftover energy straight into stubborn abdominal fat. If you finish a large meal and immediately sit down on the couch to watch television, your muscles are entirely at rest. They don't need any electricity. So all those calories from dinner have nowhere to go but straight into your long-term storage. You are essentially turning off the engine while the gas tank is overflowing. But if you stand up and go for a walk right after eating, everything changes. The large muscles in your legs, your quadriceps and hamstrings, suddenly demand fuel. Because they are working, they don't even wait for insulin to do its job. They pull glucose directly out of your bloodstream to power your strides. This is not just a theory. A fascinating clinical study published in the journal Sports Medicine set out to measure this exact process. Clinical researchers looked at the impact of walking on blood sugar and insulin levels after meals. The clinical results were stunning. The researchers found that taking a light walk just 15 minutes after eating significantly blunted blood sugar spikes compared to sitting or standing. By simply changing what they did right after eating, participants stopped their bodies from entering a fat storage emergency mode. By flattening that insulin curve before bed, the biological doors to the fat cells were kept firmly shut. But this brings us to the single evening habit that completely ruins this process. And almost everyone does it without realizing the metabolic damage. You finish your meal, you might clear the table, and then you immediately sit down and recline. You lay back in your favorite chair, telling yourself you are just letting your food digest. From a biological standpoint, reclining horizontally signals to your nervous system that the day's physical demands are officially over. Your metabolism shifts dramatically into storage mode. The biological doors to your muscle cells close, and your body begins hoarding that dinner directly around your vital organs. So, how long do you actually need to walk to intercept this process? You do not need to walk for an hour. A 5-minute pace around the kitchen is great for cleaning up, but it is not quite enough continuous movement to drain the sugar from your blood. The sweet spot for flattening your blood sugar curve falls right around 15 to 20 minutes of continuous light walking. The true secret is the timing. You must step outside or get on the treadmill within 30 to 45 minutes of finishing your last bite of food. That is exactly when your blood sugar is reaching its absolute peak. Another crucial element of this process is the intensity of your walk. It is completely normal to assume that power walking or jogging will burn more dinner calories. But when you have a full stomach, pushing your body to the limit will drastically backfire. High-intensity cardio diverts blood away from your stomach and into your extremities, which ruins your digestion and causes severe cramping. The absolute best zone for this is a gentle, relaxed stroll. Imagine you are walking a dog or casually enjoying the evening weather. Your breathing should be perfectly normal. This gentle pace keeps you positioned to clear glucose from your blood without triggering an unnecessary stress response or upsetting your stomach. Beyond the massive metabolic benefits, this routine works absolute wonders for your sleep. By burning off that excess circulating energy and naturally lowering your core body temperature as you cool down from the walk, you set the stage for deeper, more restorative sleep. And high-quality sleep is one of the most critical factors in keeping your daytime cortisol and hunger hormones balanced the very next day. It is highly important to look at this routine realistically. Walking for 15 minutes after one single dinner is not going to flatten your stomach overnight. The true power of this evening habit is in its daily compounding effect. You are preventing a massive fat-storing insulin spike every single night. Your clothes will start to fit differently. You will wake up feeling lighter and more energized, rather than sluggish and bloated. You do not need exhausting evening boot camps, heavy weights, or extreme diets to see a profound change in your waistline. You just need a pair of comfortable walking shoes, and the simple consistency to step out the front door before you sit down on the couch. Give your body the opportunity to do exactly what it is biologically designed to do. I would love to hear your thoughts on this approach. Are you going to try walking after dinner tonight? Or have you already experienced the incredible benefits of this daily habit? Let me know down in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you found this breakdown helpful and easy to understand, please leave a like on the video. Have a wonderful, healthy week ahead.